It wouldn't serve any purpose. Even if I covered the loudspeaker with it, that soul-destroying sound would only keep on droning in my ears. I could put this thing on top of the drums, but I doubt it would support my weight if my idea was to climb on top. There's nothing to salvage in all this broken junk. Better not. If I keep bothering those animals in uniform, I'm the one who's going to end up in a wooden box. This object bears a slight resemblance to the cradle in the photo, but there's something missing. Oh man, poor Rod. Poor Colin. I'd only end up breaking the crate. Maybe it's not a good idea to stoke this bonfire anymore. No, the fish would fall through the cracks between the wooden slats if I tried to put them in it. I don't think this wooden crate is the best place to put his final remains. This guy deserves a more dignified funeral. Trying to fill this crate with water is a rather absurd exercise. Even if it could hold my weight, I'd never be able to reach those streetlights by standing on the crate. I could try to use the nails to join them, but they wouldn't be able to pierce the metal of the subway sign. I don't see any way of combining these two objects using anything I have on me. Let's see. I'll use the electrical tape to join these two objects. The bad news is that I just used up all the electrical tape.
Well, look, dude, I've heard something about that cure, but I don't know if it's true or just a camp legend.
Wait a minute. Did you just say the dissolved make prophecies?
Let's see. I'll use the rusty nails to attach these two objects together. It came out of this crate. Why would I want to put it back in there? This wooden crate doesn't need any holes. It's just an empty wooden crate. I don't think it's worth anything to anyone. I don't see any need to put this in here. I won't be able to use this wooden crate with that. It's sagging from the weight and so dilapidated that I doubt this janitor's cart has many more trips left in it. We must be very deep underground, and the blades of this fan are barely turning at half speed.
Let me tell you a story.
That explains why the air down here is almost unbreathable. This rattling contraption is responsible for refreshing the air in this entire room. Playing with it doesn't exactly seem like a brilliant idea. Authorized Vehicle Pass. It's the ID that allows the cleanup brigades to get in and out of the hospital compound in their macabre ambulances. From what I can tell, the Army can pump you full of lead if you try to come through the gate without one of these. The truth is, I don't need it. I have my own way of getting inside the hospital for the dissolved without being seen. But I'm sure I'll be able to find some use for this ID. Though I know this ID can open doors for me, I'm afraid this isn't one of them.
When I first came to the center, I became friendly with a patient, a 13-year-old girl.
I'm not going to give it to them. If they ask me where I got it, I could run into problems. Lots of problems. It's an ID for the hospital for the dissolved. I'm afraid it's not going to open this barrier. The guards were clear. Motor vehicles only. ID or not, I have no intention of exposing myself to their bullets unless I'm on 2 or 4 wheels. Hey, Hank, what if I told you I know where you can get more fuel than you've ever dreamed of?
Don't call me that again, dude. Like I told you, that man died in the Great Wave. But you have aroused my curiosity. So, where is this place? Information like that is well worth the batteries you need.
All the time I was taking care of her, she never stopped chatting.
A few hours ago, I found a way to get into the medical center you told me about in the outskirts of the city. It's much bigger than it looks like from the outside, and it uses enormous generators to power its electrical system. They're storing hundreds of barrels of fuel in a huge depot, which is hidden behind a fence that goes all the way around the compound. It's invisible from the outside.
Yeah, and I suppose you brought those hundreds of barrels to the camp to bargain with me.
No, but I do have the key that will let you and your men get them out of there without raising suspicion. It's a vehicle pass for entering the compound, stamped by the Army.
That's a very interesting story, dude. I'll have to do some checking, but it sounds promising. Now, if what you're saying is true, you're going to make one weary old bear very happy.
She told me all about the underground highways. She said she went there every day.